Uh, Welcome back, number 6. For possibly new people that have been coming in, or you've been watching the other couple of series, this is the final one of getting the engine out. So there's a couple of ways that you can do it. The best way to take the engine out of the TL is once you've supported the engine underneath, you can take the bolts out and then you can lift the frame. But it's better to take the wheels off, the forks off, side stands, and then support a headstand on the front, and then that's easy. It usually takes maybe 2 people. It's a bit awkward. Another way other people do it is they'll put a a ratchet strap through the head stem onto a beam in your garage if you've got something to support it, and a car trolley jack under the engine, and then just lower it like that. But this one that I'm doing is basically, there's numerous ways that you can do it. This one that I'm doing is just a basic way to show you can take it out without all of your U-Butte tools and stuff like that. So I've got them on the stand, and I just chop the engine up with blocks of wood, as you'll see, support it with a headstand and a back stand. I don't take the wheels off, and once you've lowered the 2 on the side, I'll show you through the next couple of steps. You can gradually just lower the engine by taking the blocks out, as you'll see. So it's nearly there. So let's get onto it and see how we go. All right, thanks, Ed. So I've got the rear stand on and the headstand. Lifts it off a bit, and I just chuck a whole pile of old bits of timber just to support the engine, because I will end up taking it down and then just lowering it. So we've got to take off the 2 bolts here. There's another one inside there. There's one in there, and on the other side, same again, 2 and 1 in there, and then there's this one here. Oops. So how I end up doing it is that's supported like that. I end up taking the 2 bolts out the front, and then I lower it onto the block of the wood. I don't take all the bolts out. I just loosen them so I can tilt the engine like that, and then it comes out. That's how I do it. Others will do it a lot easier. I've just got to move the frame around, and it's a pain taking that off on the wheels to get the engine out, and that is 2 people, and I haven't got a beam that I'd really want to support it. So let's go and loosen these 2 first, and on the other side. If I show you one of these engines here that I've taken out, this is Ford, that one and that one, oops, and what the whole of the engine in. What I've just taken out is what's connected to here. That's empty. So once you get that, then you loosen this one, and then it tilts slowly, and you can pull it out. So on this rear one, which is in here on the left-hand side, you can see it's difficult. There's a, I'll get it. There's a, where that hole is there, that's a pinch bolt. So you have to undo that. And then there's another pinch bolt, that one. And then when you've undone that, then this bolt here can be untaken through here.
and that'll take the top part. The bottom one is that one. So we'll take these ones out now. You can see that. So remember, you're going to just loosen that pinch bolt and loosen that pinch bolt. Which is this one. So that's how the engine is basically connected. Those two, and then the support on the side. So let's go and have a look and see how we do it. So we've taken the pinch bolts out. Now we're going to take off the one in the middle there. This is a 14mm. So that bolt's out, so we'll just go around and tap it. And a bit of Loctite on it. So that's the top one out. So now we've got this one here, which is a bit more involved. So at the moment, that engine's only being held in by the tightness of that, and not really. All right, let's go and have a look. So that nut there, just cracked that, just comes undone. It's a same size bolt on the other side. This is where you need a special tool to get this one off. So let's go and get that, and I'll show you that. So it's called a castle nut, or castle, whatever. Some people, when I first started, you can get a socket. This is a what's this, 13/16. It's just an angle grinder. Get an old socket, cut it, fits in here. Or it's a lot easier. Go onto eBay and you buy these. So that just goes into the grooves, and then they're not tight. And they just hold on to there. That's what they're like. Like a castle nut. That there is another one, but this one here just screws into that whole part there, not the bolt, but this part here screws into that, and then that bolt screws into that. So you've got to get that bolt out, which is on the other side. So we'll get that out and loosen it. We're just going to loosen it. So with that bolt just loosened, once it gets a bit loose, you can just tap it through. This now is, I've moved it. Can't see it on there. It's jammed on these bit of timber. So hopefully this works. as I said, there's a lot easier way than doing this. All right, so the wheel's in the way, so but that's all right. I'll show you what it looks like. See, the rear exhaust has come out, so now we can remove that bolt in there, which will drop that. So we'll just do a bit more support here, and a bit of the oil. All right, I think I might play around with this wheel. It's in the way, but it isn't hitting it. I should have taken the coil spark plug lead out. It's not hitting it anyway. Let's take the next step. I just turned the wheel. Got it out of the way. There's enough there. So now it's just a matter of lowering it slowly down. So the engine's out. Oh, well, sort of. You can see that's the only bolt there holding it in. So it can swivel up and down. So we just swivel it up and down, remove the bolt and lower it using the bits of wood, and then it comes out. Let's do it. So we'll do it in increments. This could fall all over the place. Take this bolt out. Also make it a little bit easier. Take out the rear exhaust. It sits there. It plugs in a hole here. Makes it easier to get this out. It's easier when the engine's tipped forward. You can get access to it and take it off. It's easy. I'll show you what I mean. That's where the exhaust, and it goes down that hole. And when the engine's, it's like it's clear now. So now it's just a matter of getting this castle one out, and then it's just rocking. That's it. So we'll try that now. But I think I need to get one of those because this one is jammed in. there's a lot of buggerising around, but it's just to give an idea for people who don't have all the tools. It comes out if you just take your time. It's not, and that was one man, it's just a wiggle. So there we go. Stand, wheels are on, headstand on. This will be able to turn around now. Engine off. And then I will put it on one of these engine stands. Welcome back. Bit of a difference just in my study today. It's raining and 22 degrees. So that'll complete how to get the engine out. Just follow those sort of steps. At the moment, I will then move the bike outside. I'm just going to pressure wash it and clean all the grease off. The engine stand's coming, so I have to wait for that. Then I'll connect the engine up into that. But at the moment, I'm not sure where I'm going to go on the next step. But when I've decided that, I'll put up the next series and see where we're going. So it might be the engine. I don't think I'm going to pull it apart. I might just do some fixings in there. I know there's that leak I've got to find, the water pump, there's a leak there, so I'll do that, and I'll probably take some bits off the engine and get them fixed up and sprayed. So I hope that's was in some form of enjoyment watching it. Thanks very much for watching, I appreciate that, and I'll see you on the next one. So thanks again, bye bye.